doing when you were 17 years old? I know it may not bring back good memories, but my next guest is 17. He's a local high school student, and he's already an accomplished playwright. Jacob Surovsky wrote the play called My Mother's in the Audience, and it will be performed during the San Diego International Fringe Festival. Jacob is here along with the director of the play, Maddy. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.
Jacob, I'm going to start with you this morning. Tell me about My Mother's in the Audience. What is this about?
It's a dark comedy about 4 stage moms who work in a theater, and they get involved in a deadly competition in hopes of winning the prize for Best Parental Coordinator at this show.
So it's going on behind the scenes, this play.
And all during opening night of the show, yeah.
Any chance that real-life events inspired this play?
Well, we do have parental coordinators at my school, and
Say no more, no need to
it was through observing them work that I started to feel like there's a good play in that. There's a good story somewhere in that.
I love that. Yeah. Okay, very cool. Now you said, and we were chatting during the commercial break, that you have actually been writing plays since you were how old, or scripts?
I was in the 6th grade when I started writing.
In the 6th grade, you started writing. And then you said you did 1 a year.
Yeah.
And then started submitting them after a while.
I would submit a play a year to the San Diego Playwrights Project, and this play, My Mother's in the Audience, was my 5th submission to the Playwrights Project, and the 3rd play that I submitted was a finalist in the contest.
Cool, congratulations. Now, what inspires you to do this? Because a lot of 17-year-olds are doing very different things at the same age.
Well, I've been involved in theater for a long time, and I had one of my first teachers, Matt Thompson. He was a playwright, so he kind of got me started on the playwriting path, and I just wanted to kind of embody that. So every year I try to write 1 play and get it submitted to this contest.
Future plans for you? Where do you see yourself after graduation, maybe graduation from college? Where do you see yourself?
I'm hoping to get into Imagineering through Disneyland, like the ride design and the park design of the theme parks.
But that's not writing scripts.
It's not, but I could still write scripts also.
Wow, very cool. Okay, you do have a huge future, bright future in front of you. I love this. Jason, how did you get involved? What made you say, you know what, this is the one that we got to bring to stage?
Well, it's actually the only one I've ever read of his. But I've worked with Jacob for the last 3 years at Canyon Crest Academy, where he goes to school, as a director. He's been in all 3 shows that I directed there. And he brought me in for a reading of it. We were working on Museum at the time. And he brought me in for a reading of it, and I heard it, and I literally just left for an hour straight. It was hilarious. I thought this was brilliant, and he knew he was still developing the play, but...
Now, aren't you amazed when somebody this young has that much raw talent and that much wit and could put together a script? I mean, at 16, 17 years old.
Absolutely. Right. It was astonishing. And when he asked me to actually direct it, I could not turn it down.
Jumped at the chance, I'm sure.
I had to see if I could help him bring it to life.
Oh, this is so cool. So now people can check this play out during the San Diego International Fringe Festival. I know it's playing on a couple different days, and I know we have some information. Maybe we can pop it up on the screen so folks at home can know. Write this down if you get a chance, and go to the website, sdfringe.org. But I'm talking July 23rd, 25th, 26th, 28th, again on August 1st. It's a unique location. This is called Raw Space off Broadway. It's on 1st Avenue. If you get a chance, get out there, support Jacob and support Jason. And this amazing play, My Mother's in the Audience. They both said you will laugh. You'll get a good laugh out of this. For those of you who might be, for those folks at home who might think, that's something interesting, I'd like to try something like that. Do you have any advice for playwrights?
For playwrights, just write as much as you can. There's so many opportunities to have your work read by people. The Playwrights Project, when you submit your play, they send you back a full-page analysis of what you've written, even if you don't win. Every play they read, they'll write a full-page write-up about what they read and what they liked and what you could work on. So
wow,
writing,
great feedback.
Yeah, it's amazing. So just writing and submitting your work and just having it heard is really important.
Wow, that's so cool. I have 2 boys, little boys, and I hope they end up like you said. They do great things in high school. I think that you're a real inspiration to a lot of students out there. So thanks for doing what you're doing. And thanks for jumping on board. I think that we need to have faith in our teenagers right now and let them know you are doing the right thing and you are on the right track. So thanks for that, too. My Mother's in the Audience is the name of the play. And don't forget Jacob's name, Jacob Surovsky?
Surovsky.
Surovsky. I messed it up. I guarantee that's the name you're going to be hearing a lot more of. All right, still ahead.